We're on. This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Got my refresh shot of Pepsi. That's not an advertisement, and I think I have to say that. And I got my Ampamon cup, and I got Charlie. And I realized, Charlie, you need a light. You need a light, man. It's
Light.
Well, we're good for now, but we can't see your beautiful face. I mean, I can see it. I can see it, but we need next time.
Yeah, all my lights are over there.
Yeah, I'm just being a dick. I'm serious, but I'm not serious. So
I could turn my my computer, but I got like all my kids like drawings and stuff, and he's like a 5-year-old, so it's not good. But you know,
no, that's okay. That's okay, man. I think about these things. I'm a YouTuber. I gotta think of this stuff. Sorry, I got my laundry behind me, but probably no one will notice. So,
they will now.
We're on 1 minute. I'm gonna stay like, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half tonight or something like that. So, while people get in here, since we're only on like 1 minute, I'm gonna tweet this out, and maybe some other YouTubers will stop by and things like that. And I gotta tweet it out, guys. It's a pain in the ass, but I can't tweet this out until I actually go live, and then I take it off my YouTube. So yeah, tag some. We got 13 people already. All right. You like that thumbnail, Charlie?
I like that. I like it a lot. I'm loving that thumbnail. That is a great thumbnail. Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm going to tweet this out. You guys, 15 people. All right. What's up, James? Thank you, man. Bear with me. I hate doing this. I hate doing the tweet.
James is cool.
But that's why I got Charlie here. So
yeah, I'm here.
Charlie, say something entertaining while I tweet this out.
I was really impressed with that thumbnail. That was just like one of the best thumbnails I've ever seen, man. That was amazing. Hi, everyone. Virtual Galaxy Cat in the Milky Ways. That's a cool name. I like that. Anybody else who's here?
I think you broke up for a minute. That's fine.
All right. Yo, good morning, man.
How do you like her?
I love it. I was just going to say, that is a great icon. Oh, wait, but it's Jose Villegas. That doesn't sound like a girl. Whatever, still a cool icon. I'm going to put my hat back on. Got a hat, so I feel like I should have a hat.
Yeah, the hat's pretty cool.
I am doing good.
That's pretty cool. So you guys can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I tweet this out, and then, maybe like 3 more people show up from Twitter. Hey, been here since, how many subscribers is that? I mean, I've had a few for like over 2 years, so, but, appreciate you sticking around. Absolutely. So, okay, getting there, guys. Getting some tweets. Gotta tweet some fellow Johnny fans, and then we shall see how the night goes. And I'm gonna stay like for an hour and a half, so we're on 3 minutes. By about 5 minutes, I'll get rolling, get some comments, and I'll be myself. But for now, what I have Charlie to do is entertain you guys. Go for it, Charlie. Say something interesting.
So I saw someone's here from Sweden, and I've been watching the Vikings. I think the Vikings are from Sweden, right? So that's cool. Hello, everyone from the Sunshine State of Florida. That's where I'm from. Yellow Beard, James Gibson. What part of Florida are you from? F-Star Amber Heard. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, James is from Florida. I just remembered that. All right, guys, I got about 1 more minute of this crap. So if I think Charlie, your voice is like breaking up a little bit. If anyone, hold on. If anyone hears a bad connection, let me know in the comments, because I never know. Some once in a while these connections get a little finicky. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
No, the last person that was from Florida was from Titusville, and you called it Titsville. That was so funny.
Oh, right. That was a joke, man. That was a joke.
He's like, it's Titusville. That was like the grandma, too. You were like, oh, hey, grandma. It was like Gina.
I know what it is. I mean, I know what it is. I know what it is.
That was pretty good.
So, okay.
Indonesia.
Now I just need a picture to tweet out the line with.
It's night here. Yeah, it's night here, too. It's like what, like almost 12 o'clock or something, 11 o'clock here.
Okay, my tweet was sent. Now I'm pinning it. It's the wrong thumbnail, but now we got an official tweet. 5 minutes, 21 people. Not bad. Okay, guys, what's up? I'm back. So,
Who's
Dale, what's
stoked
up? Thank you
about
for stopping
Boba
by.
Fett wearing a skirt? That's what I want to know.
Let's see. Who's
Daytona.
shocked about Boba Fett wearing a... Oh. Huh? Boba Fett wearing a skirt. That doesn't sound good.
No, not at all.
What's up? Sonolia, if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize.
Sonolia.
I think it's Sonolia.
That's
Beasley.
right.
Cool. Thank you from Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. I've heard a lot about Chicago pizza. I'd love to try some.
Dude,
What's
that's
up,
like the only city in
Fernanda?
America.
Nice to see you. Fernanda's been here a long time, watching a lot of videos. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I was right. The Vikings are Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, and Icelandic. I knew it. I've been watching the Vikings. I know a lot about that area now. I know a lot about Vikings. Largo, Florida here, near Clearwater.
Right,
Yeah,
I did not.
Clearwater.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Oh, that's where Jordan's
I've
from,
driven.
right?
I've driven through there about 20 times.
North Carolina, yeah.
Driven through North Carolina, I-95 about 20 times.
I-95.
All
Yes,
trees.
yeah, it's a good highway.
Washington. Warrington. I wrote Washington. Warrington, UK.
Come
Cool.
on, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no. All right. That's great. I'd kind of like to go to the UK. Maybe not. It's hard to imagine going anywhere these days.
I
So
want to go to the Netherlands.
From Brazil. Yeah, nice to see you. That's excellent.
Thank you. I love bear hugs.
I think I like Brazil too.
Yeah, Brazil. Did I want to see what is that? It's not the Congo line. It's the samba. What is that? The big like festival. What is that?
We got London. We got Canada. Thank you from London.
That's not it. It's something different than that.
California. How's California?
California must be great. I want to go to California. You've been there? I've never been there.
I use Impact for my font, for my thumbnails, I guess. Oh, someone else from Chicago. Cool.
Dude, that's what I was saying earlier. Like the Chicago deep dish pizza would give the New York pizzas a run for their money, I think. That's a good pizza.
I'm sure. What's up, Fordham? Nice to see you from Australia. So here's the thing. Like, I'm going to start talking about what my thumbnail is, which is a Johnny Depp case. And I've just been busy all week. I've been doing at least one video a day, and now this live. And I'm taking it easy because I'm going to have a little time off in the beginning of the week. I'm going to pound out like 10 video. I don't know, like maybe at least 10 videos. So I've been a little behind on the Johnny stuff, but it seems like there's some article that's smearing him. You know, I think it's called like Johnny Depp's self-implosion or something like that. So, and it's really long too. It's not like, a lot of articles are 2 pages. This one's long. It goes down like 4 or 5 or even 6 pages or something. So I just didn't have time to make a video on it.
Is that the Sun again?
I will get to it.
Wasn't the Sun like smearing him before or something like that?
I can't quite remember. I'm gonna there's also another one from the Daily Mail that says, why won't, hold on, I'm gonna read it in a second. It says, here we go.
Okay.
I gotta show you for a second, Charlie.
All
I
right.
apologize because we gotta see this. Here it is. The savage truth about why Dior won't drop wife beater Johnny Depp's sales of the aftershave he promotes with troubling message. Savage, wild at heart, have apparently gone up since court found he'd hit his ex, to the horror of campaigners. So what they're saying is basically, since sales are up, that, Dior's not getting rid of him. Well, I don't know. Do they have any evidence of that?
No.
I think they just don't want to get involved, really. Probably, you know. And
Yeah, money talks, man. I mean, if
I
he's
thought you were
making
gonna
the
say.
show, and of course Johnny
Oh
Depp's going
yeah,
to be.
yeah. Well, that too, that too. But you know, hopefully it's a lesson for all these movie companies that if they keep taking them out of movies, which aren't in such good shape right now, then they're just going to lose more and more. And now all these movies are going to streaming. I don't know if you've heard the news, but you know, Dune was going to be a huge fucking movie. That was supposed to be a mega movie, and
Yeah.
now it's going to go to streaming. And I think maybe it'll run in some certain theaters, but not all theaters. So you know, they're really in trouble. And if they're going to drop like one of their biggest money pullers because they're going to, pander for Amber, then not going to go so well. They're just going to keep losing more and more and more.
Yeah, man, I'm just tired of all these articles. It's like every day there's like a new article, like somebody's bashing Johnny Depp, and it's just bull. It's just ridiculous. I'm tired of it, man.
They started out pretty well, not they started out pretty good. Like quite a few of them were like kind of defending him, taking his side, and some are. So it's kind of like a 50-50 split. Like I was actually surprised how many were on his side, but now we're seeing more like negative ones come out. So, you know, invest in a home theater. Yeah, I guess I just don't watch movies. I just have my laptop basically. I just watch movies right on here, you know. So, or I have a pretty big screen actually. I mean, it's not huge, but it's big enough. I mean, you know.
I think what we got to do is we
So,
got to get more like YouTubers out there. Like you're out there, you're showing the truth. You're showing some evidence against Amber Heard. You know, like we need more of that. And we need people to like smash the
we
like
have, we
button.
have, we have,
We need people to
we have,
subscribe.
yeah.
I mean, like John, you're speaking the truth. You're giving these people the evidence, and that's what we need. I mean, all these like mainstream media sources are biased, and they're just slandering his name, and I'm tired of it, man. It's just pissing me off,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That's what we're here for. It's not. Well, we do have quite a few Johnny channels, so it's not just me, but a lot of the bigger ones seem to stay somewhat neutral. I mean, but I don't know. These days we're getting better. I'm trying to think who's the biggest YouTuber who's actually like pretty heavy justice for Johnny. That Umbrella guy has over 100,000. You know, he's pretty big. He's pretty big, but he's not like a top player, like not like a 1 million sub plus. He's big. He's a good level.
That's where you need to be.
Lisa,
You need
thank
to
you
be
so much
like,
for that super
oh,
chat.
boom, Lisa Lambert.
Yep, thank you
Yeah,
so much, Lisa. And as I always say, you can put text in there if you like. But when I send some super chats to YouTubers I watch, sometimes I skip out on text or that's fine. But you got text here, so let me read this. Read mags need to yo anyway. Do people? Yeah, I don't know. We still have magazines here in Japan, but I don't
yeah.
ever see anyone buying them actually.
But magazines are pretty big in Japan. Like if you go to any like doctor's office or like the barber shop, they got tons of magazines. Like they're big here. But yeah, like who? You don't need get rid of them. That's what I say, Lisa. You're right. Get rid of those rag mags.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, keep the good legitimate magazines. Just I don't know. Maybe get rid of the trashy ones, or save the paper. I don't know. Save the earth. Maybe
I'm really
save the
happy with
paper.
Lisa. Like I was just talking about, like we need support to get some evidence out there against Amber Heard, and like you're doing it, and like people are supporting you. Lisa's supporting you. That's great. That's what we need. You know, got to get the truth out there,
Let's see.
man.
Somebody said there's a channel. But yeah, Lisa, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. And I gotta take this comment here. It says Johnny's Pinky has 100,000 subs, and I'm looking that up right now. Johnny's Pinky. Let's see if it comes up. Sometimes the actual channels don't come up. Johnny's Pinky. Johnny's Pinky. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
What's that bigger than? That's bigger than
Johnny's
Umbrella.
Pinky.
Johnny's Pinky. All right.
I suppose Yeah, and also like actual sub number isn't as important as how many views the channel is currently pulling, like on a
Yeah.
weekly and a daily basis. So,
Yeah.
there are some channels that even have hundreds of thousands, even a million, and they're still only pulling like 20,000 views, or some other channels like with 10K views are constantly pulling, 50K, 70K and growing. So it's also about, the active average, I should say, not the like total sub count. And some channels are old. Some channels have gotten their sub count like a year ago to like 700,000, but they've declined, and now they're only getting the views that like a 50,000 subscriber channel gets. So it's kind of important to note. I'm such a geek with YouTube stuff. I'm sorry, I talk too much. Okay, can't
Just with
find it.
YouTube stuff. Sorry. So I was gonna
I
say,
missed that.
uh,
Try again.
I was gonna say about the court cases. Like the next one's in what, like April or May, right?
Yes, it's in May. Yeah.
I'm learning. Like I didn't know much about Amber Heard until like a week ago, but I've been studying a little bit. I've been trying to get in the know, and
Well, you should watch some of my Amber Heard cringe videos, because I make those cringe videos where I react to like some clips she does, and she's just got some crazy clips where she acts like a complete idiot. So,
uh,
and they do pretty good on views. People come around, they say, "How come you do these stupid videos?" But meanwhile, they get like the most views out of anything I've been doing. So, I guess,
numbers
there
talk.
you go. So,
But anyway, I was thinking like what the last one was.
um,
Where was the last court case? And he has that like 2-year appeal that was in like what? Where was that? The UK or somewhere, right?
yes, well, yes, that was the most recent UK case. It was, I don't know,
Right.
ended about 2 or 3 months ago, something like that, And
I have a feeling like things are
yeah,
going
that's
on
the one where
in the
the judge
state.
was totally corrupt, and
Yeah.
Johnny Depp lost the case.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking.
So
Like, that was in the UK. I think there was something, there's definitely something going on there. There was a conspiracy there. But I think like once they get,
I told you this, but we know there's some. Well, we know we don't. It's not speculation. We know there was something going on. It's already
yeah,
been
that's what I just said.
debunked, basically.
I changed. I said I
Yeah.
think, and then I was like, there's definitely. But yeah, but I think like once it gets to America, I think Americans
All right.
love
I
Johnny.
did this cringe clip I did.
Ugh. I
All
think
right.
I've
So she's
commented
like,
in my mouth a little bit. Oh God.
hey, she's trying to be all sexy and everything,
Nah,
and
dude, you're making me
she's kind of
sick. What are you
shaking it
doing?
there. I'll have to admit something openly to you guys. If I had no idea who she was, and she did not abuse Johnny Depp, I guess I wouldn't quite be cringed immediately. I'd be like, okay, she thinks she's hot, she's probably not, but whatever. But once you know who
No,
she is and
this is
everything,
dumb.
it's hard
Yeah.
not to be, cringed out. See, look, honestly, it's not that fucking bad. But when you know who she is, and you know her other cringy things, and what her voice sounds like, and how stupid she is, then it's like, oh, this is retarded. So it definitely has something to do with knowing who she is, I think.
And you got to not use that word. I hate that word.
Okay, I apologize. I use it sometimes. I apologize, but I use it sometimes, so I can't really help it. I mean, she is, but I'll try to remember.
Yeah, but she's a turd. Let's just use that. That's a good one.
Okay. Like Brie Larson. Yeah, Brie.
Oh,
I got to make a
are
video
we
on Brie
there?
Larson
I'm
because
like,
her YouTube channel's tanking,
all
and
right.
Marvel's probably going to get rid of her, and people think it's maybe has to do with her YouTube channel tanking. Because when you see somebody goes from 2 million views to like 100,000 views, then you're like, do we really want her on Captain Marvel? you know. Let's see. The Daily Boogle. Thank you for stopping by, man. Seeing you drop me some comments. Defund Hollywood. They continue to glorify that web-headed menace Spider-Man. We will not stand by in the presence of evil. I made that last part up myself. Yeah, I'm not into Spider-Man reboots. Just meh, whatever. What's up, Sylvia? Thank you for the membership. And Monday I will be redoing my credits and your name will be in there. I just can't do them every time, like every week. I just, you know, don't always have a chance. And now we got Charlie's wife in the room. Your wife Peaches is here, buddy. Peaches, I got to tell you something. Charlie's a little tired or zoned out tonight or something, so he's not at his best. I think Charlie actually froze. Oh Lord, Charlie's gone. So Charlie's way gone. Now you guys can see my toy box back there that you're not supposed to see. Oh well. Maybe he'll be back. All right, let's see. Now I could really get into it. Now that Charlie's gone, I could really get into the Depp Heard stuff. Okay. So you scared him off, Peaches. Yeah, Disney is not happy with Brie. They pulled her face from all Disney's. Oh, great, man. That is great because I do not enjoy Brie Larson and I do not like seeing her on the TV, on the videos, nothing. So can't wait to say bye-bye, Brie. All right. She is gorgeous. Congrats to him. I'm not exactly sure who you're talking about. Okay. So, like I was saying, that article with Johnny Depp is pretty freaking long. So, when I get some time, I'll make the video on it and I'll give some thoughts on the smear. And it was pretty bad from what I read. And Dior is worth about $10 billion. So they are in nowhere close to like a small company. I hope he feels better, but at least we have your banter. Yeah, at least you got me. Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'll try to get Charlie back. But if anyone here actually has a Twitter account, I'll let you come on for a quick conversation or whatever. Cause why not? Cause we're chilling, we're having fun, and I don't know. I'll be fucking honest. I never have a plan for these lives. I have a plan, a little topic, but I don't know. I don't like planning it out like so much. I like just rolling, having fun. Stick with the issues basically. What's up, Sonny? Thank you for stopping by. Did you change that? You changed that. Yeah, I remember people. I remember you. I remember that you changed that because I have a good memory when it comes to that. So let's see. So they kind of make fun of Johnny in his poncho here. All right. Daily Mail. But I don't know. Daily Mail is one of those play both sides kind of thing. Oh, Charlie's back. Shall I let him on? See, Charlie was breaking up a little bit before with his voice. So let's see. Charlie, you're back.
Yeah. I just reset my internet. I guess I had a bad connection.
Yeah,
but
you were breaking up before. So you're back now. And I guess Peaches, your man is back.
Oh, Peaches is here. Oh, I love Peaches. Yes. Now
Well,
we
I
can
guess,
get
well, I guess you just missed that comment. Wifey is here.
Yes. I love that icon too.
Charlie, why don't you get well, I don't know. I don't want to give away if you're married or not, but
yeah, I mean technically yes, but
okay.
like,
Do you want to get your wife up here and maybe have a little confrontation?
I mean that could be entertaining, but we don't really talk.
Yeah. No, look, I like her, man. I get along with her really well. Yeah, I get along with Charlie's wife really well. I think he froze up again. Let's make a thing out of it. Charlie's frozen. So, I'm your angel. He's not seeing that, and you gotta spell. Oh yeah, dude, you're having problems. It happens, man. Gotta spell your angel like that. No, wait, I'm wrong. I just made a mistake. Your angel. Look, I made a mistake. What's up, Pound? How you doing? Okay, so. Okay, Charlie, are you back? Can you hear me? Are you back? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Charlie, say something. Are you there? Are you there? Charlie. He's frozen, guys. So, having some technical difficulties. And also, they have to show Amber's picture here in the article. Like, look at this, guys, from 2016 with the fake bruises again. However, as marketing experts have been quick to point out, Dior is simply following the money. So their whole argument for the article is basically It's all about money for Dior, and it has nothing to do with anything else. That's their main argument, which is obviously there's some truth to it. They are a business, they are out for money, they are out to sell things, but as we can see, it goes a little deeper than that these days. Okay, are you here? Are you there, man? I'm taking a drink. Here's to you.
All right, man. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but I'm trying.
Amber is the worst. Amber is the worst. I will admit I hate Kathleen Kennedy even more than Amber Heard. It's a close call, but Kathleen Kennedy is my absolute least favorite because Amber Heard, while I mean, I just hate Kathleen Kennedy that much. She's the worst for me, and Amber Heard is like her niece or like her granddaughter, basically, something like that. So, both terrible, but Kathleen Kennedy is my first person to go to that I dislike. Let's see. What's up, D? Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Why does my YouTube not alert me when you are doing lives? I don't know. You should have gotten a notification because I haven't uploaded more than 3 videos today, and I'm going to see if my second account got a notification. So let's see, switch account, and let's see if I got a notification. I sometimes check. Yeah, I got a notification, so you should have gotten one. So that's
It just got a Twitter account too, so he always tweets out when he's doing a live. So if you smash that subscribe button on Twitter, you get that information there.
What's up, Angela? How are you doing tonight? Hound, what's up? Blame Amber Heard for internet problem. Blame Amber Heard for anything. She deserves it.
It's Amber Turd, dude. She's doing this to me. She's just effing up everything.
I think those bruises are right. That's true. When you get a nose job, you get bruises. Not like I'd know. I still got my messed up nose. But what's up, Snow Lily? How you doing? And I like when you wake up to this more than you like when you wake up to this because this is what I do, and I'm happy to have people stop by. So thank you very much. I don't know, Mina. Maybe try unsubscribing, subscribing again, and then putting on the notification bell. Sometimes it helps. YouTube is not a perfect science. I watch a channel called The Quartering, who's got almost 1 million subscribers, and he likes to do these like YouTube educational videos like once out of like every 10 videos. He does like 5 a day. And what he said is YouTube is basically an ad machine. So they don't really upkeep it that well. They do their censorship, they pull their bullshit, but it's basically an ad machine. So they really don't care what happens so much as long as videos are getting ads and making money for them. That's why they're not so caring about notifications and, copyrights and doing people right. It's just an ad machine from it's a little thing that fits in your pocket and your PC that pulls in ad money for Google. That's all they care about, and they minimally upkeep it. That's the fact of the matter. That's also why some things fly under the radar. Like, we've had a lot of, if you guys know, voter integrity videos, but they've been going around just fine, and YouTube has not censored them, so they don't get to everything, and they're pretty lazy. As long as the ads are flowing, they're like, okay. Much better than Facebook and Twitter. What's up, Queen? I'll give you this comment, Charlie. Makes me mad that the judge gave the MSM an open door to print whatever tripe and fiction they want. Okay, so I guess she's talking about, the UK judge.
What is an MSM? That's what I need to know first.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't recall. I probably should know, but it's not coming to me. What's up, Riddle? Thank you so much for stopping by. And I know that happens to be Daria from Beavis and Butthead. I don't know if everybody knows that, but I know that. Let's lighten up a little bit.
She had her own show, yeah. I know Daria.
What's up, Prince? So Prince is on Twitter, and Prince probably saw this tweet, and Prince probably has a better Twitter account than I do. And I'm going to make Prince a mod right now, because you should be a mod, man, because we don't know each other so well, but I've been seeing you around for quite a while, man. It's been, I don't know, maybe at least a year, a little more, something like that, right? So if you're not a mod, I'm going to make you a mod. Right? Let's see. So Prince of Reason. Oh, you are a mod, man. So yeah, feel free to throw in your channel or your Twitter account if you want in there. Let's see. The Quartering Peter is based during a live stream. I wish I was joking. Ugh. He's not a very classy guy. I'm not saying like he's my favorite. I'm not saying like I love his channel. He's a good YouTuber. He's very consistent. and he gives out some good information, and he gives you some hard facts about YouTube once in a while, and he gives you heads up when there's hacks, when there's people trying to steal accounts, things like that. So he does pass along some good information, but he's not a very high class guy. So I'm not surprised he took a piss on a live stream. So
That's crazy, man. That's just disgusting.
yeah, but it's a good channel. It's a good channel. He's a little bit of like I'm not gonna, every time I say something I insult someone. So thank you so much for the $7 super chat.
Oh yeah.
Baha went to do a super chat. It says free. I came back just in time to leave you a tip. Guess my tip. BB Confucius say women upside down have crack up. I am not sure I exactly understand that. So I'm gonna like Charlotte. I'm gonna say Charlotte. Can I call you Charlotte? Is it?
Yeah. Charlotte, I'm gonna take this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's
Charlotte.
an awesome thing. If you turn a woman upside down, you have crack up. Like you're just gonna crack up. Like when you see that, you're gonna crack up.
Was
and
that
crack
like
is literally
kind of
up.
a sexual joke? If you have turn a woman upside down, you have crack up. I didn't say it.
That's awesome.
I gotta be really honest with you, all you guys here, is this channel has 60% women, right? 60% women from about ages 25 to like 55 is the average. And I gotta admit, I kind of like when like women tell like dirty jokes and things like that, because I try to be polite around women so they don't think I'm a creep or whatever. But when they say it, I'm like, okay, great, that's awesome. So
yeah, it's rare.
Yeah, thank you so much for the support, Sonny. And Sonny also is on Twitter. So
yeah, check her out.
I follow Sonny on Twitter. So if you want to throw your handle in there, please do if you guys want to. And yeah, check out Prince of Reason. Prince of Reason is just a dude who's been around and known him for a long time. So when I see like YouTubers that come around that I've known for quite a while, then I like to just hook them up. And because I'm kind of a nice guy. Okay. Tristan's live was really, I gotta try to get on a live with her because I'll have like a little time Monday and Tuesday. So we'll see. It's up to her. She's very bad at returning emails. Just gonna say it. But she does. Just sometimes like 10 days later, an hour later, 5 days later. I never know. So we'll see. Ladies flock to you. Ladies flock to me or to
You get that
I can't fucking thing. Yeah. It's weird. It's like a mirror, so I guess I look like an idiot sometimes, but that's how it goes. The ladies are not flocking to me now. So let's see. I'm not gonna read this comment. Wait, I guess I'll take this comment because Charlie might not want to read it about Dior. Dior kept Johnny on while others were dumping him, and that is why the sales are up. Johnny's fans are supporting him by specifically buying. Yeah, well, that's the fact.
Yeah, that's
and
what
Savage. I think I could say that right. Savage.
Yeah, maybe, but I think that's that's right on. Like you got to support Johnny Depp like any way you can because he's just like being wrung through the ringer right now, man, and it's horrible. So like this is the way you can support him. You can buy his stuff, you can buy his products, you can watch his movies and stuff. Like
yeah, he's definitely gotten a bad rap. Absolutely. What I said though, what he could do, which he's not doing, is he could get on social media, and I see some celebrities making a YouTube channel, doing live streams, and getting 50 to 100 super chats like every 5 minutes. So, if Johnny Depp made a YouTube channel and did live streams like this, like once a week, like a special live with Johnny, could you imagine how many viewers he'd get and how much money it would make?
It would break YouTube, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it would break YouTube. He could make a Twitter account. He could be on Instagram more frequently. He could, sell products. He could sell merch somewhere. Like, every asshole now is like trying to make profit off a t-shirt from every political thing or, jump on every bandwagon. Johnny Depp could make, some merch. I don't know. Maybe he feels like he's like above that or something, but that'd be a great thing for him to do, I think. Just my opinion.
No, it's great. Yeah, I think so.
So let's say, Amber's personality is beyond horrible. She deserved Azkaban. Oh, is that like some like famous prison I should know about? So
yeah, I mean, it's karma. I mean, it's gonna come back to her, like and she keeps like she's putting out that trashy video. Like it's just horrible, man. Like there's just no into it. It's disgusting, man. I agree.
Well, oh man, she put out this one cringy videos where she's acting sexy and she gets in the camera like this and she's like, I love you, and I don't know, it's really bad. It's really old and it's really bad. And oh man, like if there's a way for a girl who has a physically hot body to turn you off, Amber Heard knows how to do it.
She's got like a
So
black soul. It's like you see this like she's not unattractive, but the things that she's done and the way she acts, it's just disgusting. Like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just disgusting.
let's see. Peaches. Hold on. Peaches, you might enjoy. No, that's Newsstand. You might. But Peaches doesn't look like she's into girls, so maybe not. Now, I love Tristan. But, Tristan's got, like, going on 18,000 subscribers, so I'm the one who needs help, James. Come on, man. Tristan's she's good. I don't want to give away her personal life. I don't actually know her personal life, but she doesn't have 3 kids in an apartment, struggling to make a video a day. She could pound them out if she wants to.
I've seen Peaches here a lot. She's been supporting you. Like Peaches is great. I love Peaches.
Oh yeah, Peaches is great. Yeah, oh no, hey, she likes you more than she likes me, so I guess you like her more than I like her. But
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, James. It's all good, Just saying, Tristan's up there, man. 18,000. But when you're at 10,000, you can't imagine like 15,000. Then when you're at 15, you can't imagine 20, and so on and so on. So 18 looks really high to me. But if I hit 18 a few months from now, I'd be like, now I want 20. Now it's just you're never there, I mean, it's infinite. PewDiePie has like 105 million. So it's like, when does it end? When are you like, I have enough, So it's really never. Mera. I missed the context to that, but we don't like Mera. Okay, well, I'm sorry. We like Mera as a character. We don't like Amber Heard as Mera. Charlie, you got awful quiet. Go right ahead.
No, I'm good. Okay, so question: does anyone think he's fighting this so his kids know the truth and it doesn't hurt their future? I think that has something to do with it, but he's just fighting it because he has to. I mean, Amber Heard is just doing all this horrible stuff and like slandering his name, and like she's the bad guy.
No, I don't think he has to prove to his kids he's not an abuser. Like, if anyone knows, it's his kids. He might want to prove to his kids that he could prove to other people he's not, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I would never believe anything about my father if someone told me that was like ridiculous like that, Like, I know my father pretty well. He's actually a lot like Johnny Depp. He's just kind of like this hippie dude. He's like very, very like soft-spoken guy. He's very laid back. He wouldn't harm a fly kind of guy. And if someone told me my father was abusing someone, I just would never ever believe it. That I couldn't possibly believe it, even if I wanted to. I
don't think that they have to believe it, but it's just that they're getting dragged through all this too. Right. Doing all this. So. Like he's
getting kind of itchy. I just
you just take the hats off. I don't need it.
Yeah. No, I mean, you don't have to. You can. I mean, let's see. Yeah, just drink that water. Don't be shy. Sure, it's gonna get us some more viewers. Thanks, man.
Hey, water's good, man. I mean, what
are you having in Spider-Man, dude? I don't like the new Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, dude, I love all the Spider I've seen. The new Spider-Man's great. Like, I didn't like the old ones with like Toby something. I didn't like those. But this new guy, like, what is it? Holland. The new guy's great. He's like what Spider-Man's supposed to be. So, who's the biggest menace? SJWS or Spider-Man?
Well, Tom Holland is one of those guys who says we need less white actors, less white male actors. So I can't quite say I like Tom Holland. I'd rather just keep race out of things completely. So, and even if that's true, there's no way you shouldn't like quite say it like that. So, don't like Tom Holland, don't like Brie Larson. So, the new Spider-Mans are kind of bad. I do like the Tobey Maguire one, actually.
really, it just wasn't believable to me, man. Like, I don't know, like reading the comic books and stuff, like he just didn't fit that image that I had of Spider-Man at all.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I honestly, I haven't seen a Spider-Man I totally liked. Kind of like Batman. What's up, John? John is John is back. John changed his picture too. That one's old. I think your daughter's like 4 years younger than that picture. His daughter's like kind of pretty old. Not old old. I think she's like 10, 9. Old to me. Old for me. Because my oldest is 5. So 10 or 9, 9 or 10 to me is,
Big Daddy, he's a funny guy. That was fun doing
Yeah.
that live the other day.
Yeah, you have not missed anything, man. We're just chilling. We're just chatting. That's about it. Prince of Reason's here. I'm sure you know Prince of Reason from Twitter. So, you know, give him a little plug. Yeah, I'm dedicated, but also I know the deal. If you don't keep up appearances and do videos at least once a day, I think more, but at least once a day, then, kind of you decline. You need to keep up algorithm and, you got to keep up the end notations in the back of videos and keep them moving. So I kind of have to, you know. What's up, Deborah? Yeah, she's 9. All right, that's big to me, man. My oldest is 5, so in 4 years I'll think about what nine's like, right? So, you know. And I think his daughter's been on a live stream here one time. And
Really?
yeah, my kids have too. What the hell? Fuck it. you know?
So, like a little girl like that, that's the kind of YouTuber that could actually like pee on a live stream and it would be
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you dislike more, Brie, Tom Holland? No, Amber Heard is by far
Yeah.
worse than Brie Larson and Tom Holland and Meghan Markle. Although, yeah, Amber Heard's the worst by far. Brie is a kind of a close second. Meghan Markle. Yeah, like I get what she's doing. Meghan Markle's just doing like the normal "I'll marry you for money and fame" thing, So there's probably a lot of women like her. She's nothing special, but I don't like her.
I didn't know all this stuff about Holland. Like the only like opinion that I have is based on the acting and the movies I've seen, which I thought he did a good job, but I didn't know
Mhm.
anything about his opinions and stuff in the
Let's see.
news.
I went off Tom Holland after he denounced the first decent socialist UK candidate with a handful of SJW celebs with no room for nuance or debate against the narrative. Bravo. Yeah, okay, he's kind of a weird guy.
He's
Let's
young,
see.
isn't he? Like
I'm changing my profile picture to no filter so Charlie knows I'm not a catfish.
it's the same thing like with Amber Heard. Like Amber Heard is kind of hot, right? But her personality kills it, and she's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like it
Well,
just doesn't matter. You could have no filter, and but
well,
you,
let's say it was. Yeah, when she was in her 20s, she was hot. There's no mistake. Like physically, she was hot. She was still cringy, but she was physically hot. Like if she could just shut up. If you could say like, all right, let's go on a date, but you can't talk. If she had no like Ariel from the Little Mermaid, you'd be like, oh, all right, not bad, right? I mean, once she opens her mouth, she ruins it. But you
like
know,
Aaron from the Little Mermaid. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, Amber's worse. Amber's worse.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that. I think I made a pretty good statement though about the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear? Do you have you guys? I guess you guys heard those rumors about Amber joining Pirates reboot? Yes, I heard the rumors
Yeah. I heard that.
that
Yeah.
Amber Heard is going to join Pirates of the Caribbean because Margot Robbie
Just
wants to
insane.
have a kind of like a girl power Pirates of the Caribbean. What a bad idea! It's going to bomb. What can I say? My gloves are off on for the rest of I don't
It's just
know.
going to be straight to
Gloves are off.
stream. Like it's just stupid. Like this, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's silly. It's silly. Like, look, we have a history of this planet, and historically, men played certain roles in that history, and so did women. And we can't just some things have to be straightforward, like history was, not all crazily mixed up, like these hot chicks in Call of Duty 2. Give me a fucking break, you know? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. They're feminazi films. They're not legitimate feminist films, but yeah, it's every franchise. It's become a cliche. It's terrible. So, but as James knows, it's part of the plan. It's part of the plan to weaken men so we are less able to fight back when everything goes down, and that's what a lot of the sexuality stuff's about. And this, putting down men is about, and it's hard to understand. Some people think it's a surface level thing that's actually happening. It's not. Holy shit, Sandy, you said you wanted to go on a live, I think on someone's live. If you want to come on here, I'll let you on here. Because I think,
Sandy knows so much. Like every comment she had was
yeah,
like
I
so
think I saw
impressive.
Sandy commenting on someone else's live, and she think she said she wanted to jump on. Maybe Rob's live. Everything, a Star Wars and Entertainment.
She'd
Think,
make me feel really stupid though, because like she seems like really, really smart. Oh, got some devil faces.
yeah, that's for you, Charlie.
I mean, what did I do?
It's not for me. I mean, Peaches is always talking about you. I guess at this point, I'm pretty certain she's coming here to see you. So,
Oh, she said she's watched all your videos. I'm just
that's
like
true. That's true.
happy.
That's true. So yeah, Sandy Brown knows her stuff. She's look. There's plenty of people here that are subscribers that know more than me, a lot more than me about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I'm mostly for entertainment, speculation. Yeah, I know a fair amount. I've done over 150 videos, read, I don't know, 100 articles. I know a fair amount, but there are people who just really have it, you know, deep, deep inside their like knowledge base. Let's see. They're using Robbie to prop up Amber Heard the same way that maybe, yeah, that could be. By the way, what's up, Jaylee? Another person who supported for quite a long time here.
What's a
So
Robbie?
thank you.
Who's Robbie?
The chick from Suicide Squad, Joker's girlfriend,
Ah,
the
oh,
clown
really?
girl. Yeah, that's her. I guess that's
Am
what
I
most
gonna?
people know her for. What's up, Debbie? Got a Johnny Depp shirt. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Ah, yeah, Adam Waldman. Holy shit, I forgot. God damn it, I forgot about Adam Waldman. So, you know what? I'm going to check his Twitter right now since you said that. And let's see. Hopefully, Adam Waldman has given us an update.
So you got a beef with Robbie? Because like I really liked Suicide Squad, and there was like another movie. I forget what it was called. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't like a great movie, but it was one of those movies you just like veg out to for an hour and a half. What was?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the second one she made?
Mm-hmm.
It was like only the Joker's girlfriend, and like she broke up with the Joker, and it wasn't the best
Let's
movie at
see.
all.
Adam's most recent tweet was November 16th. Yeah.
November 16th.
Yeah, November
Oh
16th.
my
That's a
God.
long time ago. So Adam has not been around in quite a while. He hasn't quite hit 10,000 subs. We need Adam to come back. Yeah, Sandy, if you have a Twitter account, you can send me a DM. You can send me a DM on Twitter. And you can follow me because I lose followers every day, god damn it.
Probably my fault.
No, you're not really involved with Twitter. It's right there. Enter hat. Why doesn't it focus? It doesn't focus. Come on, wait, give it 1 second, guys. Give it 1 second. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Guess it doesn't focus. I could type it in the chat. Let's see. At enter hacker.
So
Right
you
there.
don't like Robbie either? I mean, I don't know who to have beefs with these days. Like, I just watch movies
She's
and enjoy them.
just probably typical Hollywood woke, you know. Uh Actually, oh, my Twitter is on my it's right there. That's my Twitter. So, yeah, Suicide Squad was okay. I
Yeah,
guess
I like
it's
Suicide
okay.
Squad. Oh, Birds of. It
Oh,
wasn't
that was terrible. Yeah, I
Birds of
actually
Prey.
I
Yeah,
actually saw that. Not in the movie theater though, but I actually saw
yeah.
that and
I don't
a lot
think
of
it was
fast
in there.
forwarding, a lot of cringy stuff. They had like a joke about like a bacon and egg sandwich just didn't land. It just came off very kind of cringy, kind of cheesy, kind of stupid. Wasn't funny. So it sucked. It was terrible, man.
No, it definitely wasn't like the best movie, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. It wasn't
No,
horrible.
I thought it sucked. It was absolutely terrible.
I didn't fall asleep during it. Like if I fall asleep in a movie, like when I'm watching a movie, I'm like, this movie sucks. I didn't fall asleep.
Let's see. Is my wife? Yeah, kind of. I mean, Japanese people inherently like Johnny Depp, so
Yeah, they love Johnny Depp. They
yeah,
mistake me for him all
yeah,
the time.
Sandy,
They're like,
you have to
Johnny
send
Depp?
me a Twitter DM because I have no way to send you a link. I can't send you a link in the chat. 'Cause it's public, so you have to send me a DM on Twitter. Basically, that's the only way I could do it. That's the only way I could do it. Or if you want to email me, your email, I can send you a link. Let me see how much long. Oh, I'll be on. I think another half an hour or so. What about you, Charlie?
I'm good for however long, man.
All right. Yeah,
Game chat.
downlink my Twitter, or you could email me. I just put it there. You could email me, and I'll email you back a link. We could do that anyway. So, does your wife love my? Not
Dude, all
really.
Japanese people love Michael Jackson, dude. Yes, all Japanese people.
I I think my wife kind of like just like Futsu, like so, kind of, not really, kind of thing. All right, thank you for stopping by. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, it was
Thank you,
good chatting
virtual
with you.
galaxy cat in the Milky Ways, or Milky Ways virtual galaxy cat in the any way you choose to say it. What's up, Tal? How you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? So yeah, I gotta watch it. I got a little bald spot, so yeah, I'm not gonna like hide it. I'm not gonna like lie about it, but I'm not gonna show it off. So
Was that a comment
yeah.
or something? Why are you bringing that up?
No, because I bent down, so sometimes it
Uh,
once in a while gets in there. But I mean, yeah, it's whatever. Fucking, I'm married and I'm never going back to the dating scene. So it doesn't really matter much.
I still want to know more about your like dating scene. You said you used to be like what pickup artists, but you never like talked about it ever.
Yeah, I don't really like to say it. I don't like to say it like that because some people it has a negative connotation to it. So I don't like to say it like that because it's some people think there's no such thing as a good pickup artist, but there
No, but
is.
you're an honest guy, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, wait, we got a $10 super chat from Donald. Thank you so
Boom.
much, man. And
Donald,
Donald,
thank you.
this is your first time with text because he always leaves out no text, which is fine with me, but I like when people use their text. Good morning. Hope you're all well. Entertaining show. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Donald's been, donating here for quite a while, and it's much appreciated, man. And that money goes towards the channel, towards the camera. Whatever you could do in these hard times is much appreciated.
It's a good name too, Donald Dolan. Like he must be like the president of his own company or something like that.
Yeah, I know someone else named Donald, a very controversial figure. Some people hate, some people love, but I like the name.
Yeah.
All right, I sent it to you, so you just got to click that link and please have your sound like just decent. And how you look is up to you. There's only 60 people, we're not like 200, 300,000 here, but that's up to you. But please at least just have your sound like decent, and then that's it. And try to deal with Charlie. He's a little quiet though.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get a word in. Like you never stop talking. I don't want to cut you off. I could
Well,
cut
it's my channel, motherfucker. So.
you. Well, what am
Sorry,
I
man. I
supposed
don't
to
want to
do?
bore you. I don't want to bore you, man.
I'm just gonna start cutting you off then. Like I'm not trying to be quiet, but
Uh,
I'm just
okay.
listening.
We got
It's
Sandy
Sandy.
Brown.
Hi, how
Hey,
are you
great.
guys?
Now you're here.
Can I ask you where are you from?
I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina, but I live here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, Las Vegas.
What happens in Vegas stays in
Isn't
Vegas.
Isn't Vegas in California?
Not
Oh wait,
really.
Vegas. Oh, well, whoops. No, I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
New York. Yeah, I lived in upstate New York before.
It's pretty
Nice.
boring upstate New York. I've been there quite a few times. I used to go
Yeah,
to Syracuse and
I lived in Boston Spa.
okay.
That's like between Schenectady and Saratoga.
Okay. Charlie's from Florida.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. You wanted to talk about something in a live, and obviously this is a channel we talk about Johnny Depp a lot. So if you have something to say, I'm all ears.
Actually, I do. I last night, I actually watched the Jason and Brian podcast, and
Mm-hmm.
some of the things he said about working with. I really don't want to call her name. I'll say that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's what you are. If you watch that video, it's what he is not divulging is what
Mm-hmm.
you need to pay attention to, because there are certain things he like Jason had said. He's like, looking on your laptop, I see things, notes that you have for this podcast, but you're not saying things that you really want to say.
Okay. Okay. So
My
you're talking about the podcast where the guy Crowley started talking about Amber Heard. Is that the one you're talking about?
mhm.
Okay.
So what I got from that is, okay, he, by him saying that and the way he, his mannerism was on the podcast, is like
Mm-hmm.
he's about to get subpoenaed. And
Okay,
I have a
so we got to
strong
put that.
feeling.
Not everyone knows what we're talking about, so we got to put that in context for a minute. Is on
Of,
Sean Bateman's podcast, he had an actor on who knew Amber Heard, and they got into talking about Amber Heard, and the guy, I think his name's Crowley, said, "Well, she was, kind of messed up to me, and on the set of this film, she was very, manipulative and somewhat like abusive towards me." Is that correct?
yeah, I think that's the one,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Brian and Jason podcast.
Yes,
That's the
yes.
one.
That's what I'm talking
So,
about. Not everybody quite knows that, but okay, go ahead.
so what I got from that was, okay, I have a strong feeling that JD's team is going to subpoena him, because what a lot of people do, my background, I actually have a degree in criminal justice, but
Oh, nice.
I actually started my education as a paralegal.
Mhm.
So with that being said, things, when you're going through school like that to get that kind of education, you
Mm-hmm.
kind of look at things differently. What I looked at when I look at criminal or civil cases before I got my degree, it was a
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole new light. So what I have a feeling that JD's team is going to subpoena him. And what a lot of people have to understand is,
Mm-hmm.
you can, because the information, he said he had personal information that she divulged.
Mm-hmm.
They could bring him in as a character witness to
Okay, let me
describe
ask you a
what
question.
her character was like.
Let me ask you a question for a second. In
Mhm.
your personal opinion, and now I know that you have some kind of, not some kind, but you have a degree actually. Do you think that Johnny's team watches YouTube videos like this and watches what these articles says and subpoenas people
Absolutely,
based on what they see? Oh, that's great. Do you
absolutely,
think they've seen me by any
absolutely. I think
chance?
so.
You think I could get one of them on here?
Probably, I don't know. Who knows? It depends, because I think what they're probably, um, see, a lot of people don't understand. If you have to
Mm-hmm.
understand, JD's legal team in Virginia is the best of the best. If you researched Benjamin Chew, I researched him.
Mm-hmm.
He's um he's the creme de la creme. He's a top-notch lawyer. You don't get labeled best lawyer and in fine print it actually says of America by being a mediocre lawyer. You have to be top notch. He's also done pro bono cases. Oh, and by the way, he also represented Cher in some cases as well. So, with
Ooh.
that being said, he's the top notch. And I stated in another, in entertainment, in, in Star Wars podcast, when he did a live
Okay.
stream, and I comment on his where I said, he's about, Mr. Chu is about to tear that thing and her legal team to pieces, because the questions
Okay.
he's going to most likely ask, and this is another thing that I think a lot of you guys that are covering the case,
Hmm?
this case need to
Mm-hmm.
also stress is
Mm-hmm.
all the pictures of her supposedly bruised face.
Right.
There's a discrepancy with that, because I know one of the questions Benjamin Chew is probably going to ask is, Miss Heard, as you stated, Mr. Depp punched you in your face, correct? If she says, she'll respond yes. Okay, please explain to me in the pictures. He's going to ask, was Mr. Depp wearing his jewelry during those times he abused you?
Right,
Now, if she don't think about it and she says yes, guess what the next question is? Well, Miss Heard, can you please explain to me, where are the ring imprints on your face? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Okay.
he wears this. If you look at Johnny's hands, he wears rings that, God forbid, if he was to haul off and punch you in the face,
Okay.
it's gonna leave a mark.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. Even if he slapped her without jewelry, you're gonna see his handprints, because that's transparent. As you're gonna see this, and if he was wearing his ring, I don't see no skull imprint on her face. Point blank,
Okay.
period.
Okay, let me there's you know, I'm in Tokyo, right? And they have a problem here with pretty much men grabbing women on trains, because the trains are so close, so every once in a while
Right.
it
I've heard about
happens.
that.
And there was a case where a guy got accused, and you know, he didn't do it. And you know, he actually ended up going to jail for 2 years. But you know,
Wow.
the trial came back up, and what his lawyer says to the girl was he wearing a watch? And the girl's like, I don't know. And it turns out he was wearing like a pretty big watch. It was kind of like a very bulky, heavy watch. He had no idea. And that's kind of how they knew it wasn't him. Cause like you're saying with the jewelry thing, you know, cause when there's like,
It's gonna leave a mark.
right. When in that case, she would have felt his watch, and it turns out it was somebody who wasn't wearing a watch. Right. So it's like a similar type thing when you have like kind of physical contact cases like that.
I'm gonna
You
take my
could ask
glasses off. I got a glare.
You could ask like a sneaky question like that. It's kind of like a sneaky question, right?
Oh,
And then, you know,
I have a feeling he's gonna ask that question. Those are the questions. Those are the type of questions he's gonna ask her. Period. And also, he's gonna tear apart her statements, because it seems like every time her and her witnesses recount each incident, it's different. It different, you know. It's it's not the same.
Probably like
It's
on
not
drugs and
consistent
stuff too, right? Like she can't recall.
yeah, she's always drunk or high or who knows before events and you know things like that. So you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she was getting fucked up before the UK court case, because it was like so in the bag for them. You know,
Yeah.
I actually have a picture of her where she's kind of leaning. I think her name's Jennifer Robinson. She's leaning like this. It almost looks like Jennifer's helping her walk. It doesn't look like Amber's like sad. It looks like Jennifer's helping her walk. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous. I'm like, first I was like, oh, I guess Amber's faking that, you know, she's all, you know, upset. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Looks like she's got a hangover or like she's high or something, you know? So men grind on you and sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sure whatever happens in Japan, it's probably worse in New York, but in Japan it's definitely tighter.
Yeah, because in Japan they're packed into trains like sardines.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
they had to make like special trains, like just for women. Like only women are allowed to ride like the first train.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been here 15 years. I've actually never seen it happen. Guy get arrested, so it probably doesn't happen all that often, but I guess it happens. It's a very lawful country. There's very, very little crime. So, you know, I've never seen a fist fight here in 15 years, and I used to go out like every night in Tokyo for, I'm going to say close to 6 years.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
Nothing. Hardly even people raising their voice. Hardly even an actual fight. Ever. So
yeah, because I have, you know, with the VA trial, I have what I call my theory of madness. Now, I could tell you for one thing, VA, Virginia, the state of Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
they don't play, especially the judicial system. And as we are seeing, she is really pissing Judge White off, because I'm like, he has other cases he's got to look at. So I'm pretty sure every time a thick package come across his desk that's got that thing and her legal team's name on it, he's like, oh, for the love of God, another 5 hours of going through this paperwork. But here's my theory of madness. I think before Jerry Judge, may he rest in peace, passed, they have statements of all the incidents that Jerry Judge was witness to.
Right.
They just didn't. I know a lot of people probably going to ask in the chat, well, why didn't they? If they have statements of him, why he didn't put it into the UK trial? Let me explain how it goes. They're not going to put all their eggs in one basket. They're not going to play all their cards in one hand. They're only going to give enough evidence, like in a civil case, preponderance of evidence. So for the UK trial, they only gave enough that pertained for that particular case.
Right.
The VA trial is the war. The UK trial was the battle.
Right,
You could lose battles, but you could always lose many. You could lose many battles and win the war. The war is the VA trial. And so what's going to happen is, my method of madness, they have Jerry Judge's statements before he passed, because remember, Jerry Judge passed away April of last year. JD filed the defamation March of last year. So I think they have his statements before he passed. 2, out of the 87 video footage, we all know JD is a very intelligent man. Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm a sailor, because my apologies.
Well, actually, you should fucking. If you know the FTC new laws and the COPPA laws, is that if videos made appeals to kids, I could actually get a fine. So if you fucking curse, then it's a little better.
So my theory of madness is, out of the 87 videos that they submitted for evidence, you cannot tell me that you bought 5 penthouses and don't have nanny cams all through every crack and crevices of each of those houses. 87, I believe, amongst the 87 videos that they submitted, some of that is nanny cams. And in the state of California, as long as it doesn't have sound, you can bring it in court. Now, Virginia, I don't know. I think it's the same way, as long as it don't have sound, because you don't even have to tell anybody that, hey, I got nanny cams up in here. Because that's why I think I think they also have the DNA of who popped the squad into bed. I also think they got video footage of who popped the squad. So I'm like, okay, that's
possibly. I don't know. Do you really think they had a camera in the bed where they could possibly be intimate together?
If I'm not sleeping there, and when I walk out my house, all the cameras are turned on. When I get home, he probably shut them off. But when he walks out that house, he probably turned them on.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You cannot tell me you don't have nanny cams in those houses.
You got all your valuables in the bedroom. Yeah, I mean, I definitely.
Because you don't know if somebody got sticky fingers, so break something. You gonna know who broke something, who took something. If the housekeeper passed out, you can actually look. I was like, hey, can somebody go check up on my housekeeper? That's cleaning my house. So. She passed out. Yeah. You see my point? I think he has nanny cams. He's not stupid. 5 penthouses. You cannot tell me he didn't have no nanny cams in every crack and crevice.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: when you so basically you have knowledge for American law, but how much differs in the UK than America? So was there things where you didn't quite know what was going on in the outcome because it's like a different country and a different law system?
Well, after flipping, because I actually went on Nick Wallace's website and actually
Okay.
downloaded the
Mm-hmm.
all everything, all the statements,
Right.
the trial, totally different.
Sandy,
You would
I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you a
you
favor.
think it would be
Like,
similar,
I
but
gotta ask you a favor. When you say something like Nick Wallace, not everybody knows who that is, including Charlie. So you gotta give a little.
okay, Nick Wallace is the
Yeah.
guy that a lot of people had pushed to
Right.
cover
Yeah.
the UK trial. He's a
Right. You
journalist
just
who
gotta say
pushed.
like a reporter covering the UK trial instead of
He's
Nick
a
Wallace.
yeah,
Keep in
he's a
mind, not
reporter that
everybody. Yeah.
yeah, he's one of the reporters that actually that thoroughly covered the UK trial, might I ask, because he
Mhm.
actually has the whole entire trial. I think the only thing that I couldn't download was, I believe, one of the statements. I think it was the
Mhm.
opening was missing.
Right.
No,
Right. Right.
I know JD had testified 2 days, and one of
Right.
those days was not available. I was able to get the first one, but day two wasn't available.
Yeah. Nick was all right. I sent him a private message. Never returned my mail. So I
So
don't know.
Is that the guy
I,
who like his uncle was like the judge or something? You were telling me something like there was like some connection between like a reporter.
oh, the judge's son works for her um, talk, talk news, which
Yeah.
is owned by Rupert Murdoch, which is owned by the son, all that good stuff.
mhm.
So,
Okay.
and then, you know, the wife is his current wife is connected into, it's a whole, yeah, that's a whole nother video
Mhm.
So
on
things
that
are going
one.
to be much different in America, right? Like this was like horrible what happened in the UK, but now there's going to be justice in America, right?
Yeah, most likely because this one is going to be a jury trial.
Uh, another,
Right.
And
I had a quick question. Somebody was asking, like, is this going to be a public trial? Like, I think you were
Oh,
probably,
good question. Right. Right.
I don't
Right.
that's a good question. I was thinking about that myself. I'm like, is he going to allow media coverage or not? We'll
so that
see.
would be up to Johnny's discretion or something like that.
Thanks, Kat. It was talk radio. So
Uh,
for the Judge Nicole son
Radio.
worked for Talk Radio, which is owned by Rupert Murdoch.
Mhm.
So, like, who gets to decide if the trial in America is going to be public or not?
The judge.
The judge. Okay.
It's the judge's discretion if he wants it publicized or not. And the way
Like, what are you thinking? Like a high
he could
profile
go
case?
either
Like,
way. He may say, no,
yeah.
this is going to be close.
Court TV says they might cover
Yeah,
it.
he could go either way with it. But right now,
Okay.
so that means the judge may
I
allow
hope they do.
he may allow certain
Yeah.
media in there. So not everybody can be in the courtroom. He may allow like court TV, true crime
Right.
TV,
Right. Right.
like that, you know, media like that. As far as other
Mhm.
medias, he may not allow that.
That's still some good information. Thanks for like sharing that with us. That helps just to kind of know the situation, like the rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think the mainstream media will pick it up a little bit
And
more now that it's going to be a bigger case,
probably
not
so.
just like a defamation case about an article?
Probably. I think probably so. They'll probably once the trial starts, the mainstream media will probably pick it up
Mhm.
more.
Well, the thing that irritates me is that a lot of people think this is new. You know, like people telling me like about the Animaniacs cartoon, like, well, that was way back in 2018, man. Of course they didn't know about this back then. I was like, you fucking idiot. Like, this has been going on since 2016,
Then
basically, you know?
this is what pissed me off. Here's what pissed me off about that one. If it was created in 2018 and you didn't put it out in 2018, why now all of a sudden you put it out now, 2020,
Yeah. Yeah.
after the judge denied the first appeal? You could have left that there. And some people is like, oh, it's about the nursery rhyme Johnny, yes. But I have never, ever in my life, and I'm 46 years old, ever heard of that nursery rhyme? That must be a new nursery rhyme because I have never heard of
It's not.
Johnny
It's
Johnny Yes
actually.
Papa in my
It's
entire
actually.
life.
It's actually like pretty famous.
Yeah.
Not many. I mean, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. First of all, some people say they didn't know. Those people who write Animaniacs write pop culture for a living,
You knew.
and people think they didn't know about that.
They had his name.
Yeah, yeah.
They
And
had
also, out of
his name.
wait, hold on. Out of
Johnny
all the lyrics they could have picked,
Depp.
out
Now,
of
if
all
not,
the references out of Johnny Depp's career, they happened to pick telling lies. Out of all the fucking coincidences, give me a break. Give me a break.
Sounds like a setup.
exactly.
So
They knew.
yeah, they
That's why
definitely
they're
knew.
gonna. That's why they're gonna lose money.
Yeah, they're gonna lose on money anyway because entertainment's
it's
going down the drain right now because of the pandemic. But I guess they'll lose more money. Has anyone seen the picture of the bed that JD allegedly smashed Turd's head off? Someone has pointed out there's a pocket knife on the bed which could have been used to splinter the wood. I don't know much about that.
did I forgot I forgot which one of you guys actually had that picture. Someone on YouTube posted that picture. It doesn't even look like you can tell the difference if somebody's head was split into it or it was purposely split.
Mm-hmm.
So it just I'm just baffled on that one. Wow.
Oh, I think
And all this is because she that thing did not get what she wanted from the divorce.
Right.
So since I didn't get what I want, to destroy this man's reputation and his career.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign off.
And it's gonna
I gotta run, John. So,
all right, that's cool. Yeah,
honest.
thank you for coming, man.
Sandy. Thanks for the information. I appreciate it.
I think Peaches might be upset about that, but yeah, no, that's cool. I'll stay on for like another 20 minutes or so. You know,
cool. I
like
might be back on if I can. Good talking to all the people out there too. Thanks.
No doubt.
All right.
Hold on, let me take this. Somebody asked me of people that follow me on Twitter. Okay, so Qwerty unfollowed me, so whatever. I mean, unfollowed me. Seems nice, knows about Johnny. And the infamous, is that the same person? Yeah, they unfollowed me, so I don't. They know a lot about Johnny, or he knows a lot about Johnny, but so do a lot of other people, like Sandy Brown right here, so I guess I'm done with the infamous one. What can I say? I don't like when people unfollow me, and I don't know, I have a thing about following on Twitter. So, you know. Yeah, Charlie, I think Charlie doesn't know as much about the case. I mean, he's interested, but he's not quite in the same way.
I'm usually right now. I'm mostly because I noticed I'm more on TikTok and YouTube, and so I've noticed it's starting to stream over into TikTok, where there's two girls that cover it on TikTok, and both the girls that are covering it happen to be DV victims. Because I'm like, after hearing the verdict of the UK trial, I'm like, that is a major slap in the face. DV and survivors, because that makes it harder for true DV victims to come forward, because I'm like, okay, nobody's gonna believe them, especially men.
Right. Yeah, I honestly don't know too much about it. I mean, obviously, I just like with all the shit going on these days, it's just gotta judge no gender, no racial, just judge the information, the person by the person. It's the only way to move forward. Like, obviously, there's gonna be kind of stereotypes in the past, especially like, I don't know, 1960s. Obviously, there was a much stronger stereotype, like men versus women's roles in society.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like moving forward, it just unfortunately got to just keep it even,
Yeah, because my thing is, like, we instill in today's society, tell men, you can't show your emotions, you can't show, it was like, to me, if a man doesn't show his emotion, there's something wrong with you. I'm going to have my guard all the way up because I don't know, if you can't show emotions, there might be something wrong with you. Because I'm like, there's nothing wrong. It doesn't, to me, a man is stronger when he can show his emotion. Because that, to me, that's...
some guys don't like to do that because they've done that, and the women don't always react to it the way they want them to. And,
that's because they were with the wrong type of woman. Because I tell you,
yeah, but there's nothing that nothing to be done with that because you can't always choose who you fall for. It's not really your choice. So, like when you want to be with someone, you want to be with them, and all you're trying to do is get close to them. You're not really thinking straight. Maybe like Johnny Depp wasn't quite thinking straight.
Yeah, because on that one, I think she was actually supposed to be a rebound for him getting over her Vanessa. Because I've read several articles where, in actuality, JD and Vanessa actually split in 2010. They didn't announce it until 2012 because the sources close to the articles both said the sources very close to them said the reason why they waited till 2012 to say they split is because of the kids. They were thinking the kids, okay, two high profile celebrities, they're thinking they put the kids' feelings first. So they're like, we're going to wait 2 years and say, oh, we're broken up. But in actuality, they were actually broken up in 2010. And that thing was actually supposed to be a rebound, hit it and quit it and keep it moving. But
okay, let me also ask you this, because this is like the one criticism Johnny Depp gets. So, like, be honest. Like, do you think like a guy who's 57 has to be with somebody who's what, 25?
Because you have to remember, his first wife was 8 years older than he was.
Okay.
And so he don't necessarily have to be with younger women. With how he married, that thing is like the boy said in the other podcast, their podcast. She's charming. She knew she knew what she was doing. I felt that, in my opinion, I feel that she targeted him because in an interview, and I think so. Okay, I think she targeted both JD and Elon. And so,
okay, well, here's the thing. A lot of people say age doesn't matter, but here's what age matters for me: is I envision the future when I marry someone. So if you're 57 marrying someone who's 25, what's the physical condition of that marriage going to be when you're 70? And then she's what, 45 or something like that, still kind of young enough, like, you know what I mean? So come on, that goes through everybody's head, I think, like, like that's all I'm saying.
Yes, matter, but in some cases, I've actually their maturity is like, you're supposed to be this age, and nah. And then you have some younger men that have act older. That's more mature. Age shouldn't matter, but sometimes it does. So it's
right. She's 57 now. Not then she says so. Okay. Yeah, the connection's kind of bad. Sorry if you guys in the chat. Let me know. I think we broke up for a second. I don't know if it's in your end or my end with the connection. I guess it goes in and out. It goes in and out, maybe.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, my apologies. My internet is kind of been going haywire for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, it happens. It happens. I've
Where
seen
I'm
live
at,
streams
they're
just get
actually
cut
working
off,
on it.
so it's nothing we could do about it. We're not professionals here on the tech end. So, anyway, it was just something I'm thinking about with the age. It's not really negative or positive on his part. Just, for myself, I wanted to marry someone younger than me. That's just me. That's just me. Like, I have opinions on true love. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Basically, I'll tell you my opinion. There's 9 billion people in the world, and I don't believe that there's only one person for you. There's 9 billion people. There's no way that there's only gonna be one
no.
person that
I
you
mean,
can
you're
fall in
gonna
love with. That's just not how it is. Like, you can fall in love with multiple people in
exactly.
this life. So,
You're gonna exactly. You're gonna go through some bad apples just to get to that one. That
yeah.
one that's you're gonna grow old, sit on the porch, rocking in your rocking chairs, watching the grandbabies play in the yard. But you know, it's trial and error. And
Yeah.
so far with JD's situation, he this was a major big error that's costing him a lot of money to,
Hmm.
just it's gonna take him years to clear his name for something that she accused.
Hmm.
And people have to understand that if he didn't have a leg to stand on, this defamation case wouldn't exist. So that means
Yeah.
he
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever
I agree.
evidence he submitted was enough to like, yeah, this is a defamation case. I know they got documents they submitted, like the paperwork that she's requesting that the judge actually accepted was the um, financials from Disney
Hmm.
from a certain time period. That's understandable because that's going to prove, okay, this is how much money you lost. And of course, Disney, and a matter of fact, was it you that just did that video of they cost him four, I think was it you, or is that, I think it was that umbrella guy that also did a video where because of her, that thing, and severing the tip of JD's finger cost them
Hmm.
I think
Let me ask you this
4.5 million.
question. Let me ask you this question. Like, in the UK case, how come the police officers, um you know how can I say, I'm losing my mind. It's like almost 1 a.m. here. But how come the police officer's testimony was like overlooked? Like, wasn't the judge like, like, how come so much of that was overlooked? It was just like how come the decision went to like that one judge? Like, it was just like such like knockdown evidence. Like, in some cases, like the TMZ video where she was kind of like smirking and everything. Like, how could that?
That is what I am still trying to figure out. I'm like, all this evidence. So basically what this judge in the UK is pretty much saying, law enforcement, the testimony he's that the law enforcement had don't mean jack crap. That's
Hmm.
basically what he's saying. I'm not going with really. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And
So do you think in the Virginia case, like, police testimony won't be like ignored so easily?
oh, he's not going to ignore that because all
Yeah.
the information, like their statement, and since she that thing and her legal team, they have fallen down a rabbit hole that they can't get themselves out of, and they're falling further and further. One, you trying to go after Disney, you just cost them millions of dollars by injuring their main star
Hmm.
in Australia. So if you think they're going to cater, okay, then you're going to try to go after the police officers, the LA police officers that came to the house where, one, you didn't file a report. Where's your medical proof for your so-called injuries? That's what I'm asking. Where's where's the medical where's your medical proof? Also another part of my theory of madness is, yes, they're going to have expert witness. I think they're going to have like plastic surgeon to tell you, to show, who deals with faces of like, this is what your face will look like if it's bruised up. They may even call an emergency doctor or nurse that's seen black eyes, to touch on that. If you looked at the pictures of Rihanna's face and looked at the pictures of hers, her face don't look swollen and bruised. And any doctor or medical professional is going to say, look at these pictures like, no, her face isn't swollen. Because if he did what he did, she wouldn't have been able to do that interview the next day. Because I believe in one of her statements, she claimed that incident before the James Gordon interview, he almost broke her nose. One, you wouldn't be able to talk.
All right, let me ask you. Go ahead. Finish this thought.
Two, your face would be so swollen you wouldn't have been able to go on the show. But yet you went on the show and you have no bruises.
All right, let me ask you. I want to ask you a more personal question about you. So, like, first of all, are you actually a Johnny Depp fan, and how long have you been a fan?
Yeah, I am a Johnny Depp fan. I've been a fan for a long time. Because, in a matter of fact, a lot of people.
He's been around since like 1908 or like mid 80s and 21 Jump Street.
I grew up watching 21 Jump Street. That was like Johnny Depp, Holly Robinson. I grew up with that show. So I've been a fan of it since then.
So we could say, I could fairly say, if this wasn't Johnny Depp, you wouldn't be like so interested in the case. Like, let's say it was just like Brad Pitt. Would you care?
No, I still be interested in the case, because anything that's dealing with any legal, whether it's criminal or civil, I'm always interested.
Are you more interested because it's Johnny Depp?
No, because even if it was someone else, I would.
So it's more about the incidents and the case itself, and less about personally Johnny Depp.
Right. I was like, I didn't know. In a matter of fact,
a lot of people, it's a lot about Johnny Depp. And if it was somebody else, I think a lot of my subscribers and things would say they'd be interested, but not on this level. Like, it was like Jude Law, like just some random celebrity they kind of like on like a very base level. They wouldn't really be,
I'd still be interested, because what a lot of people have to, like with the Me Too, and I've been saying this in all the live streams that I watch, the Me Too movement was created by a Black woman. Now, the reason why she created Me Too was for DV and SA victims in lower income neighborhoods to have a safe place to come out and tell their story, and that's what the Me Too movement is actually about. But because you have privileged Hollywood women took the Me Too movement and spun it into their own narrative, to where now it's like, the actual reason for Me Too has been blown out of proportion. Right. Because if you Google Me Too, the creator of Me Too, she's a Black woman who created a movement for Black women of color who are DV and SA victims. But because privileged Hollywood took it and spun it into their own narrative, it
that seems to be like what's happening. Is like I do cover a lot of things about like Brie Larson. There's a lot of hate towards like white males especially, but as far as the acting world, like a lot of actors talk out about too many like white male leads in movies and things like that, like Forbes and Brie Larson and Tom Holland and just a bunch of them. But I think they're kind of pandering. I don't think they actually believe what they say. And I think
I
some
don't
of them
think they do.
are they're kind of trying to use like colored people and, black people, like they're using them. They're not actually caring about them.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
give you a perfect example of them using them. Bill Cosby.
no, yeah.
That case, let me explain something to you about that case. The criminal case was pretty much based off the civil case that he settled with that same victim.
Mhm.
Now, in the state of California, you can't do a criminal case after a civil case because they attempted to try that with Michael Jackson, but that didn't
Mhm.
work. So that's why they blocked that. But with him, because it wasn't done in the state, they were able to use his deposition in the civil case and use it against him in a criminal. Here's the reason why they brought that issue up is because Bill Cosby, when you have a black man, if you notice, he had two shows, the Cosby Show and A Different World, both in
Right.
syndication,
So you're saying was he?
doing
I don't know
well.
too much about the case. I liked his show. I don't know too much about Bill Cosby personally. I like
So
him as an entertainer. Like, do you think
here's
he
the
was not
reason
guilty?
why. Here's the reason why they did them like that. Is
Okay.
Hollywood does not want people of color to
Mhm.
succeed,
Okay.
especially that because a lot of people if you don't believe me, Google it. But
Right.
he was looking into purchasing NBC. Now the
Mhm.
good old boys in Hollywood did not like that because if he'd have bought NBC,
Mhm.
oh, that
Yeah.
would have given all the other channels a run for their money. So they'd be like, you know something, we're gonna have to do something to take him down, and that's
Yeah.
what they did.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. But you have to understand, a lot of times they give like black people, white people's roles deliberately, so it makes it seem like they care. You know what I mean? Or they're kind of too scared to have a movie with like all white people because they'll be called, oh, you need more diversity and inclusion in the movie. So what I'm trying to tell people is they don't actually care. They're kind of just putting a black
They don't.
person in there. This is my opinion, just for pandering and white knighting and to make it look like they care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just
So
like
we agree.
they whitewash everything. Like they whitewash history. Like
Mm-hmm.
when they put the bust of Nefertiti out, it's like, Nefertiti wasn't that pale. She was a
Right.
little
Right.
bit more
Right. Right.
darker than that.
Right.
When they
Well, it
whitewash,
seems like the washing definitely goes both ways. Well, in
yeah,
entertainment, it definitely does. Like, do
it
you know
does.
the what's it called? Stephen King, Dark Tower.
Yeah.
So he wrote that when he was 19, and it was like the white cowboy dude. Like for like 19 years, they changed it to like the
And they
black guy.
use Idris Elba as the
Right.
character in the movie.
But I think they were too scared to have two white people in the movie.
Probably so. Probably
You
so.
know.
I agree with you on that one.
So
Most likely.
there's just no reason. There's no reason to change it. So, but I'll get called a racist for saying I hate like Finn, who's a black person in Star Wars, but it's actually a very shitty character. But they'll call me a racist simply because or like Meghan Markle, they call me a racist because I criticize Meghan Markle.
I'm like, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's just
but
like, I notice a lot of people with Netflix, how they gonna,
wow.
canceling Netflix because of cuties. Here's the thing. Yeah, did I see that the picture on when I go on my Netflix account? Yeah, but I didn't hit that button to look at the trailer.
Mm,
I scrolled past it because guess what? Shonda Rhimes just left ABC. She just inked a major deal with Netflix. So
yeah.
anything Shonda Rhimes writes is going on Netflix. So I'm
Hmm.
not canceling my Netflix account. If there's something you don't like on TV or on the radio, change the channel. If there's something you don't like on Netflix, scroll on past, because I didn't even look at the trailer. I wouldn't even, because when I saw it trending on YouTube, they talking about cuties. I'm like, that's messed up, but let me keep on moving, because Netflix have too many original shows that I happen to like. And I am not canceling my subscription now that I know Shonda Rhimes is about to be on there.
Did you see the dance scene by any chance that they made the 11-year-old girls do?
I didn't, like I said, I didn't hit the button. I scrolled past
but
it.
If you saw that scene, you might be like, ugh, this is over the top.
Oh, I've seen, the YouTube videos of little kids dancing. I'm like, let me just ease on to the next one, because I'm like,
I gotcha.
It's like, we're too, I noticed this day and age, today's society, we're too sensitive. Too sensitive.
That's the problem. I think it's deliberate. They want us to be oversensitive, and they want people to be fighting each other. They want people to be fighting each other. They don't want us to get along. That's what it is.
Because I've been in the military, and what you got to do, like now the drill sergeants can't, in the Army can't be, because I was in the Navy. So you got drill sergeants that in the Army that can't be as harsh as they used to be, because they're so sensitive. And I remember when I was in the Navy, I was on a ship, and one of the girls, I was sitting there talking to a bunch of guys, and they were talking about strippers and prostitutes, and one of the girls decided she wanted to sit her behind next to me. It's like, and she heard the conversation. She's like, "Oh, I'm offended," and I looked at her, dead in her face. I'm like, well, if you're sensitive about this, I'm gonna need you to get out my damn Navy, because the military isn't for you. If you're gonna be that sensitive, you shouldn't have joined the military, because everywhere you go, you're gonna hear people gonna be cussing profusely. People gonna be talking about prostitutes and strippers, because when we go to live, when we go out on liberty, they're talking about hitting the strip clubs or prostitutes, hitting them up on the streets. I'm like, you're gonna hear that. I'm like, get out my Navy.
Yeah, well, I think one of the biggest problems in America is what a lot of people miss is a lot of people think that social justice is heartfelt, but some people they're using it. They don't want blacks to get along with whites. They don't want men to get along with women. Those are the two big ones right now. Yeah. And some people think there's actually people in the government and high levels that care. In Hollywood, in the government, they're doing the right thing. They care. Look, you racist, sexist. How could you not see what's going on? And then people just keep fighting. And they just can't see that they're actually against us. It's just, that's the problem with like SJW's verse. You could say, I guess, more a conservative, point of view.
See, Corey in the chat, she says, I'm a former, her Army, the next cycle had stress cards for breaks from drill sergeants during training. That isn't going to help you in combat. You are see, this is what I'm talking about. Stress cards? Come on. Joining the military, especially the Army and the Marines, is supposed to toughen you up and to give you discipline, especially Marines. So if you feel so stressed, get out. And I tell people, especially, I've actually seen people fail the Navy basic training. And out of all of the branches of the military, the Navy is the easiest basic training to go through. If you can't survive Navy, you can't survive no other one. Because the Army, you got to crawl in the mud, climb over walls. I give you power to it, because I can't run 8 miles with a 50 or 70 or 80-pound pack on my back. I give it to the Army and Marines. I can't do it.
So, but I'm almost at 1 a.m., so I gotta wrap this one up.
Yeah, 7:34 over where I'm at.
Let me do some thanks for about I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. Let me go up to the top of the chat and thank some people for coming in. And if you're not subscribed here, you've been checking us out. Definitely please subscribe. So doing Depp vs. Heard, Meghan Markle, Tal King, thank you very much. Sylvia, thank you so much for the membership. And Ida also, I've been seeing you in the chat. We've just been having a long, detailed conversation, so it's been hard for me to get to the chat. I apologize. Is that Jamal? How you say it? Martinsky, thank you so much for your chat. James, as always, thank you, my friend. I'm going to try to have Tristan on here if I can. Debbie, thank you so much. Eve, Patty, thank you. And Queen, I say Queen for short. Please don't hate me. Sarah, thank you so much. Jay Lee, I think that's Tudor or Todor. It's Todor or
Tudor.
Tudor. And thank you,
Tudor.
Peaches. Sorry Charlie left. I know Peaches likes Charlie better than she likes me, but that's okay. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, John. Thank you, Don. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the chats,
Thanks.
the super
Yeah.
chat.
Gotta love Don. I know
Witchy
there.
one. Sunshine, Stephanie, saw you before. Thank you so much. Cindy, Calf. Let's see if Judy's always around here. Thank you so much. Judy's a Depp head, so she's interested because of Depp. And yeah, I gotta go, guys. But yeah, Sandy, I gotta thank you so much. And Hound and Kage, you came on at the last minute. ちょっと遅い。ごめんね。今度ね。日本語話せる。Maybe he speaks Japanese. His name's Japanese, but I gotta go. Let me, Sandy, why don't you say goodbye, final thoughts, whatever you want.
Okay, final thoughts. Yeah, this UK verdict kind of threw me for a loop, but you know, everything, I look at it like this. There's three sides to a story. That thing side, JD's side, and the truth. And like JD's stress, the truth is going to come out. And so in the VA, everything is going to come out. Point blank. So I'm waiting for that. And it's great to see everybody in the chat.
Yeah, thanks so much.
For having me on.
75, 80 people most of the time. So I gotta go though, guys. So you guys have a good night. I'll drop some videos Sunday, Monday especially. Kind of have a light weekend as far as uploads, taking it easy.